Northwest Farms. I want to take you on a real quick plot update while my bubbler's filling up. Okay, we're over in plot 1 where we've got Jim's starting to size up, bunch of Tom Thumbs. We got Culligane, and then all of our standard heads, followed by a bunch of Salanova starting to size up. And this bed here, we're doing some solarization. Finally heated up enough. Mowed it down with a old push rotary lawnmower. Looks like it's doing really nice. And we got rashes then picked, and then rashes for next week. Still trying to get those dialed in for this year. Let's go over to the next plot. Alright, we're now in plot 2, which is my drip plot, where all my fruiting crops are. Got my patty pans down here. They're doing decent. I'm still getting some blossom end rot. Come over to the cucumbers. Not the best in the world. They went in late, but I'm starting to get fruits. I've already picked a bunch off for the market this week. Got my spinach bed cleared out finally. Salanova's done, needs to be cropped out. Tomatoes are starting to climb. They're starting to look really good. They're up at about the 4-foot mark. Starting to get leaves that are about 2 foot long. Step through here real quick. And we come over and look at the basil. This is all getting harvested tonight. Let's go through and pop the tops right about there. Leave grow nub below. Get those 2 branches for next week. I'll take you over to the next plot. Alright, now we're in plot 3. Just planted out my head lettuce. And then over here, my Salanova. It's all in our shade cloth. Triple fertilized. Getting ready for the hot months. Got my heads going good. Harvested out the big ones for market tomorrow. The rest will come before too awful long. Here's my Alkindus. Planting on a 4x4. Or 6x6. They're doing good. Salanova 2 weeks from now, and then out here at the end, just planting more rashes for next week. Let's go over and take a look at the prop house real quick. Alright, coming over to the plot house. Prop house is doing good. We got the rest of the starts that didn't plant out this week. Got my Salanova's just popping. There's 1 week old. Then I got 2 week old. And then what I planted out is 3 weeks old. The mix I went to, 3 weeks, that big. Any big, they start to stress in the field. Just got out my microgreens. I'm still just doing 2 trays of sunflowers, radish, and peas. Here's my peas for next week, which are taken off. Had a little fertilizer in the mix and they seem to love it. Alright, let's go see the next one. Alright, we're on plot 4A and B. We're in our second turn here. I forgot to mention 1 and 2 are already on their 3rd turn. So we got our spring mix, 2 weeks out, looking beautiful. Red mustard, red Russian kale, spicy green. So we got Ms. America, red Russian kale, spicy green. That's the mix we mix with our lettuce for our spring mix. And we got our beautiful Salanova going. Our heads doing great. Behind them, Tom's. And more Salanova there. These are Tom's. about 1.5 weeks from harvest. Here's a little mini heads planted on a 6x6. People at market just love them, so do the chefs. Down here we got 1 week old spring radish, harvested Salanova, waiting for the second cut. It's just starting to regenerate already. And 2 week old toms, the heads, and more Salanova. We'll go ahead and head on over to the last plot. Alright, heading into plot 5 now. To start off, we got our spring mix. Same mix as always. It'll be harvested next week. Got our radishes, which are looking good too. Next week or the week after, got French breakfast. And over here we got Roxanne. You can see that big boy right there. And then we got the spring mix that was just harvested out last week, which is doing great. I might be able to get another cut on it, or I just might solarize it and get rid of it. And we got our heads doing good. We got the Adriana, Cheyenne, Muirs. Here's some Tropicana left. And our Coastal Star romaines. And we come down here to the Alkindus, which are just doing great. They got a nice good head on them, nice and round. I was doing them as a mini, but I'm switching over to full size. We got radishes 2 weeks out. Got a little bit of spy germination in here because a little bit of grass, and I think my big gigantic line of dill is sucking the life out of everything. Those are already 16-inch tall dills. They're dwarfing the kale and actually making the kale look like it needs to be fertilized. It's getting a little yellow in the middle. Let's harvest out some dill for market tomorrow. You all enjoyed the plot update this week. Don't forget to come see us at the farmers market tomorrow. Have a good week. Thanks.